कान्छी बोल्दैन त
विमल बिहान म्याथको क्लास भयो होला नि
भइहाल्यो नहुने कुरा हुन्छ सुतेर बसिदिने
के होइन सुते होइन कि मलाई के भयो त्यो जोइन गर्ने त्यो के हुने आएन कि मेरोमा चाहिँ
वा
कसम यार त्यो अनि त्यो प्रवीणले त्यो उता क्यालेन्डर त्यो के होबाट उताबाट आऊ भनेर आएको अहिले चाहिँ के पढायो
अगाडि के भनेको थिएँ उसको रेन्जको बटल डेभिसनको त्यही भने अगाडि के पढायो कि त्यो क्वेसन नम्बर सिमुलेसन गर्ने है
गरिसकेको त
मैले गरेको छैन आज गर्नुपर्छ
हेलो
कफी खान्छु मेरो क्लास सके छैन
हेलो सक्या छैन क्लास हेलो क्लास सक्या छैन रे
होइन
हजुर ए के अर्को क्लास सक्या छैन क्या हो भने नि सकिसक्यो के गरेर छौ वज्राचार्य कहाँ छ वज्राचार्य हेलो यस गुड मर्निङ के गरेर छौ Yesterday, the day before yesterday, I had assigned an assignment to Agupta. Yes? Huh?
हिजो रेडी थियो आज रेडी छैन होला
ओके किन हाँसेको ल सुरु गर्ने है त अब ओके Now we begin. Okay, what did I give you work?
Max Weber's bureaucratic theory.
के को?
Max Weber's.
Max Weber को bureaucratic theory हो.
हजुर.
Okay. ल सुरु गर नि त अब. सुनौं.
स्क्रिन शेयर गरौँ सर?
हजुर?
स्क्रिन शेयर गरौँ?
गर. ओके.
कसरी गर्छ?
त्यो उसमा जाने के एरो दिएछ नि मास्तिर शेयर कन्टेन्ट भनेकोमा. माइक भन्दा पल्लो के? शेयर कन्टेन्टमा जाऊ अनि त्यहाँ सेलेक्ट गर न.
यहाँ त मिटिङ भ्यू जहाँ भए मात्र छ त सर शेयरै छैन यहाँ.
त्यसो गर न पहिला उसमा जाऊ न माथि यो तिम्रो उसमा छ हैन अब यसबाट पार्टिसिपेन्टमा जाऊ है त्यो
हजुर
स्क्रिन आउँछ नि सबैको नाम भएको
हजुर सर
हो त्यहाँ गएपछि त्यहाँ यतापट्टि भिडियो क्यामेरा त्यहाँभन्दा पल्लो माइक त्यहाँभन्दा पल्लो छ नि एरो दिएको क्या भेट्यो
छैन सर
सेयर कन्टेन्ट भने लिभ भन्ने ऊ आइकन भन्दा यतापट्टि क्या लिभ बटम भन्दा यतापट्टि देब्रेपट्टि
होइन त्यही हो तर मेरो सेयरै गरिन्छ अर्को यसमा चाहिँ थियो यसमा चाहिँ भएन त सर
हजुर
अर्को चाहिँ क्लासमा चाहिँ थियो मैले अघि हेर्दाखेरि तर अहिले चाहिँ छैन है
त्यसमा नि छ है
सेयर बटनै छैन सर
त्यही त सेयर
यसमा सेयर बुट्नै छैन सेयर भन्छ छुट्टै
सेयर
हुन्छ
गर्ने अप्सन नै छैन
हैन सर अरु मलाई मिल्ला
म्याथ क्लासमा चाहिँ थियो अहिले छैन
पनि अघि चेक गराएको थिएँ
र ल प है त म्यानेज पर्मिसन म यहाँ उ गर्छु है त त्यहाँ पर्मिसनमा ओन्ली मी भनेको छ कि हेर्नुहोस् है त
हस् हस्
है
काम चाहिँ यही हाँसे काम छैन
ए म्युट गरेर
ल भयो आयो
ए आयो सर
आयो सर आयो
हो ल ल मैले त्यहाँ कन्ट्रोल गर्दै थिएँ कि लु अब सेयर गर त हेलो गर्दै हो
गर्दैछु सर
अहिले चाहिँ आएछ
हजुर
अहिले
आयो
सेयर गर्नु आएछ
हेलो सर
उ गर्दै थिएँ कि कन्ट्रोल गर्दै थिएँ
हेलो सर
हेलो गुड मर्निङ
गुड मर्निङ सर
हाउ आर यु ठिक छ
गुड सर
हजुर
व्हाट अबाउट यु
यो स्क्रिन सेयर गरिसकेपछि नि अनि हाम्रो फाइलहरु देखाएन यो देखाइरहेको त छैन होला हैन कसरी गर्छ अब
फाइल तल तिमीले पहिला उ गर्नु पर्यो नि सर्ट उसमा लिएर आउ न त्यो के अरे पहिला तिम्रो फाइल तल लिएर होइन अनि त्यहाँबाट सेलेक्ट गर्न मिल्छ क्या ठिक छ
एकैछिन सर ट्राई गर्दैछु के हो यो
के हो यो ल ल ल ट्राई गरेर सिक्नु पर्यो नि त हैन आयो
सेयर पावर पोइन्ट मैले पावर पोइन्ट बनाएको छ हैन सर अब सेयर पावर पोइन्ट गर्नु पर्यो हैन मैले
पावर पोइन्ट खोल न
अघि उले गर्दा त क्या ठ्याक्कै भएको छ अनि मैले गर्दा त केही भएन त यहाँ
कसले गर्दा
खै कसले अघि म्याथ
स्क्रिन सेयरै भएको छैन अगुत्ता
हो र
भएको छैन
नि सुजनाले हो कि कसले हो गराएको थियो उसलाई सोध न कसरी गर्ने हो भनेर
म्याथमा खै कसले गरेको थियो
तुलसीले गरेको
गर्नु
कसरी गर्ने
सिकि पढ्ने हो सर
गरेको होला अन्त के भनि
सिधै त्यो सेयरबाट गर्दा भएन
सेयरमा गएँ होइन मैले अनि 4वटा अप्सन छ सेयर फोटो सेयर भिडियो अनि सेयर पावर पोइन्ट अनि सेयर स्क्रिन छ होइन मैले सेयर स्क्रिन गर्दा पनि भएन
सेयर पावर पोइन्ट गर न
सेयर पावर पोइन्ट गर्दा नि भएन
अहिले भएको जस्तो एकैछिनको है
अहिले भइरहेको
भइरह कसले गरे
मेरो
गयो फेरि फेरि ट्राई गर
एकचोटि फेरि ट्राई गर्दा अब चाहिँ हुन्छ होला
डेस्कटपमा राख अनि ट्राई गर न
त्यसैमा छ सर
कान्छाला आउँछ होला नि भन्देऊ न
कान्छ के माइक बसिरहेको
हेलो लु गर चाँडो
खै त स्क्रिन सेयर भइरहेको छ खै हुन्छ होला नि खै एकचोटि म ट्राई गरौँ
यतिकै भने नि पुग्छ होला नि कन्सेप्ट अनि क्लियर हुन्छ
हुन्छ त
स्क्रिन सेयर किन गर्नु
भइरहेको छ
खै
हैन नि त अनि
अब दुनियाँ देख्छ नि फेरि यहाँ
रहेछ उसको फेरि पाउनको लागि होला
के गर्ने हो भन त
गइरहेको फेरि के भयो
भर्खर कसले गराएको भन के गर्ने हो
तिम्रो के मोबाइलमा हो
हो नि सर
पहिला सेयर स्क्रिन त्यो फोल्डरमा जाउँ न बाहिर उता बढ्यो होला नि
धेरै भएन सर
हजुर
सर क्लासमै सक्ने बेला भइसक्यो
सकिँदैन आज गरौँला नि ल गर न पहिले स्क्रिन सेयर
अहिले मलाई छैन सर पहिला तुरा बस न होला हैन सर
त्यही
हो बिमल फर्का हो
सरी विमल सरी
एकचोटि माफ भयो
अब आयो
व्हाइट बोर्ड देखाएछ
व्हाइट बोर्ड देखाएछ
फेरि हो
सेतो भित्ता देखायो
एकैछिन है सर एकैछिन
यो कामबाट व्हाइट बोर्ड आयो अब यारमा जानु
व्हाइट बोर्ड निकाल्दै हुँदै होला हुँदैछ होला
उसको घर नजिकको छ जाऊ त घरमा गएर सिकाएर
आगो हो
भयो भयो
भयो
भयो
आगो नि हैन
Okay, now we begin, right?
Okay, so first of all, hello everyone. My name is Agupta Bhattacharya, and today I'm gonna explain about the bureaucracy theory of Max Weber. So here you go. Okay, so Max Weber is a German sociologist, administrative scholar, and a political economist. He has described an ideal type of organization which is known as bureaucracy.
Yes.
After that, I'm gonna explain first about the bureaucracy. So, bureaucracy is the structure and set of rules that controls the action of people that for large government. The most efficient form of management style because organization has clear rules and regulations which are strictly to be followed by the employees. But this still organization.
Not listening है अलि राम्रोसँग गर ल साउन्ड अलि क्लियर आएन है
एकचोटि सबैजनाको म्युट गरिदिनुस् न
हजुर
एकचोटि
म्युट
सबैजना
अल
या
सबैले माइक अफ गर्नु
एक
ल अब तिम्रो गर त के भयो
होइन मैले गरेको यस्तो
भयो अब गर त ल
Okay, so I was explaining about the bureaucracy. So म फेरि अगाडिबाट भन्छु.
ओके ओके प्लिज
Bureaucracy is the structure and set of rules that control the activities of people that work for large organization or governmental organization. It is the most efficient form of management style because this kind of organization has a very clear rules and regulation which are strictly to be followed by the employees. But the bureaucracy theory is only suitable for the static organization or the governmental organization. It is not suitable for the dynamic organization. Okay, so next we have the principle of bureaucracy theory. First of all, we have the division of work. So there is a proper division of work which is based on the fundamental specialization. Each department looks after a specific function. Job specialization is practiced for each employee on the basis of their skills, on the basis of their knowledge, efficiency, and experiences. And secondly, we have management by the rules. So there are clearly defined and consistent rules that are followed in all situations, which are strictly implemented, and no one from the top level or the subordinate levels can break the rules of the organization. Thirdly, we have supervision by a higher authority. So as we all know, the higher level management delegates the authority to the authority and responsibility to subordinate level, right? So from time to time, higher level authority has to supervise the subordinates to know about their achievements or to know about their problems. And fourthly, we have technical competence. So the requirement, the selection, the appointment, and the placement of employees are considered on the basis of their technical competence. In the similar manner, efficiency, the knowledge, skills, and the experiences are taken into the consideration for the promotion of that employee. Fifthly, we have the impersonal relationship. The position holders are required to assume and must have the impersonal attitude of dealing with others. The uniform application of rules and controls is needed rather than the practice of personal preference of the employee. Okay, and sixthly, we have the clearly defined hierarchy of the authority. Okay. So, as I have shown in that picture in the left side, there is a scala chain from top to bottom, and the authority is clearly defined, right? So the well-defined hierarchy of the authority from highest level to the lowest level is very essential to maintain the unity in direction and the unity in the work. So after that, I have the limitation of bureaucracy theory. So first of all, we have the ignorance of human aspect. So the bureaucratic organization in this kind of bureaucratic organization, the rules and regulation are overemphasized. The human aspect, such as relationships, cultures, and values, are not given the priority at all. Okay, and secondly, we have the minimum performance. So the employees in the bureaucratic organization perform their duties and responsibilities based on the existing rules and regulations created by the organization. They are actually far from using their own ideas and creativity. Due to this, they are bounded by some kind of rules, due to which they have the very low performance level in the organization. Thirdly, we have the discourage of acceptance of responsibility. So In this, due to the fear of punishment or losing the job, the employees are being reluctant to take the responsibilities, and they are adversely affect and yeah, and this kind of behaviors are adversely affecting the organizational performance. Mostly, we have the lack of personal initiation. So, in the bureaucratic organization, the employees are reluctant to take the personal initiation for improved performance. They focus more on the rules and regulations that are set by the superiors. Fifthly, we have the delay in communication and decision making. In the bureaucratic organization, there exist very unnecessary delays in decision making due to the formalities or rules and regulations set by their superiors or by the organization. Lastly, we have not available for business organization or not suitable for business organization. So bureaucratic management is actually more suitable for governmental organization, not for the business organization. Uh, actually, the business organization actually requires a higher degree of flexibility or the environmental dynamism to deal with the customers. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Wow.
Abdul. Very good. You have made slides and you have presented well, and it's your best effort. Thank you very much. And what we are talking about, the bureaucratic model or bureaucratic theory of management, it is one of the classical theories of management where scientific management theory did not give emphasis on the service organization or other type of organization. Scientific management theory only focused on the manufacturing industries. On the other hand, administrative management theory more broadly than the scientific management theory emphasized on the various types of group activities of the management as well as the 14 major principles to apply them in the managerial process and functions. Because of what, the organizational management and management literature have become the different discipline in the profession. So as the administrative management theory or scientific management theory, they have got good importance in the management literature, like the same bureaucratic theory, which was propounded by German sociologist Max Weber. And Max Weber, who was sociologist of Germany, he studied about the administration from the aspect of the society, and he carried out several research whether the particular type of organization which have the large number of employees and the large number of clients, and they have to carry out the varieties of activities in a systematic way. That type of organizations, what sort of administrative system would be better? And on the basis of that question, Max Weber carried out his research, and he identified the new way of administering the such type of big organization, and that is the bureaucratic system. And how do we simply call the bureaucracy? Bureaucracy is the system or networks of the organizational each and every hierarchy of management, where the top level management, middle level, and operational level, these are the different levels of management according to what the organizational activities are carried out. But according to the existing laws, rules, regulation, what sort of activities to be performed by whom, and what are the roles and responsibilities, and how they perform those activities. Even though the organizations have the many branches, sub branches, or it's different offices in large, employees are in large number, and clients are also in large number. In such a situation, how can we run the organizational activities? On the basis of these all questions, the bureaucratic model have given its short answer, very good answer to solve the problem of the such type of organization, and it is simply known as the bureaucratic model. And bureaucratic theory, it simply bases on the bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is a system of administration, system of running the organizational activities, and which have the special type of tasks to be performed by special individuals working in the organization, and they have different position, and those position holding people have the special responsibilities assigned according to the existing laws, rules and regulation, and according to what the organizational activities have been carried out. And there are several principles of bureaucratic model, and such bureaucratic model have the several principles. Such principles are specialization of work, a division of labor. It is also simply known as the division of labor. And you know that in bureaucratic organization, different people hired in the different position, they have the special type of technical knowledge to perform the particular type of job. And you can see there that accountant, while accountant is hiring in the particular organization, then accountant must have the knowledge of accounting, and they must have the education related to the management or accounting education. And according to what they are hired, or marketing expert, they are hired from the specialization in the marketing. Likewise, engineer, from specialization from engineering, or agriculture scientist, or other different medical doctor. And we can see there different type of professional heads or positions which are fulfilled according to the specialization of labor, and who are appointed in the particular job, they must have the technical knowledge to perform that job efficiently and effectively. And what we are talking about, another principle of administrative theory is another principle of administrative theory is the bureaucratic theory is formal rules and procedures. What we are talking about, formal rules and procedures, existing rules, regulation, procedures are the established process of carrying out the activities. And how do we carry out the organizational activities? And there is the established rules, procedures, and according to what, any level of management, any level of employees cannot cross the boundary of that limitation. So that procedures in every stage of their activities without breaching them is the most important condition to perform the rules and regulation, to perform the activities in the organization. So as that another principle of bureaucratic theory is the formal rules and procedures. And well-defined hierarchy of authority, it is another principle where it emphasizes scholar's chain of authority from the top level to the subordinate level, where the hierarchy of authority from the highest level to the lowest level is essential to maintain the unity of direction and unity in work. And that can be maintained through the principles for supporting for the division of labor, developing the feeling of responsibility among the employees. And it can be applied through the uniformity in organizational performance, and rights and duties are assigned to the particular position, and they are holding from the top to bottom. And this is the condition which have there is no any confusion regarding the authority and responsibility among the different positions working in the organization. Likewise, there is the another principle, most important principle of bureaucratic theory is the supervision by a higher authority. You know that according to the nature and size of the organization, it has divided the different levels of management according to what the responsibilities and authorities are essentially delegated from the top level to its subordinate level, so as the top subordinate level will be able to solve the problem on the spot and complete the work in definite time. And this is possible only when the authority is delegated and responsibility is assigned accordingly. And according from the time to time, high level authority has the most important tasks to supervise, to coordinate, and to support to the junior level employees, so as the achievement of the goal can be easier and the problem solving will be on the spot. And that is possible only when the supervision made by the effective supervision made by the higher authority. And you can see there in the bureaucratic model, immediate supervisor has a responsibility to supervise the immediate subordinate. And another, we have already known that technical competence for the employment and promotion, and we have already known Lok Seva Ayog, Nepal government's hiring agency, which is carrying out various examinations, conducting different competitive examinations to fulfill the different positions vacant in the government, and especially especially government-owned organizations and public enterprises, and which special features of the bureaucratic theory is the recruitment, selection, appointment, and placement of the employees are based on the basis of the technical competence of the employees, while employees are hired in the particular position, and their promotion is on the basis uh, of the efficiency, knowledge, skill, and experience, according to what the organization's efficiency can be increased, and wastage of raw materials, or meeting the deadline of the works, which can be more easier if we are um, administering the employees or appointing the employees on the basis of the technical competence and on the basis of their efficiency and qualification, experience, etc. And it also focuses that the bureaucratic theory also focuses that the employees must be hired for the long term permanency of the employee's position, so as the employees working in the organization, they will not be faced any arbitrary dismissal from the top level management, because of what the employee will have the job security, and job security certainly helps to increase the employees confidence over the organization, and they will have the higher level of productivity, and that is due to the permanency in the job. Okay, and you know that in the bureaucratic theory, it is most important aspect that all decisions made by the organizations are recorded. It means what? Each and every decisions made by the organizations are recorded for the future testimony or for future remembrance, so as the different acts, actions, and decisions should be recorded in separate book for the future reference, so as it is helpful in the future for taking the valuable decisions. We can take the reference from the past. So as the most important aspect of the bureaucratic theory is to record the each and every decisions, each and every activities of the bureaucratic organization. You can see there, while you are applying for citizenship certificate, then you go to the ward office, you take the recommendation or anusuchi form from ward office with the recommendation of the ward chairman. Like the same, you will get another that chifarish, isn't it, recommendation later, and according to that you go to the district administration office. It has several system, and that system is to be followed by everyone. And even though who will be the CDO, who and in from which district you are taking the citizenship, it doesn't matter, but what the process is to take the citizenship is the most important matter. So that this is the process, this is to be followed according to the Citizenship Act of Nepal, isn't it? Like the same, each and every organizational activity is to be carried out on a system, and that is to be carried out in the keeping records in the organization, so as you will be given the citizen certificate with certain number and date of issue, and issue the person who is signing in the certificate. All these are recorded in the organization, so as that will be for the future reference, isn't it? So that it is most important to follow, to to look after that all thing regarding the bureaucratic theory. And you can see there another principle, that is the interpersonal relation. What does it mean, that interpersonal impersonal relation? What does it mean? That there is no any interpersonal relation, informal interpersonal relation in the bureaucratic model. What does it mean? What does it mean that in the organization there is no only relationship, there is no any informal relationship among the employees and service providers or service seekers? It means what? Even though your father is CDO and you are taking the citizenship certificate, then you have to take the each and every actions which is to be taken by any other client. It means what? Each and every process are to be followed uh, in response to the existing laws, rules, and regulations. We cannot breach them, and we do not have any informal relationship with each other. And that is there must be mentioned rules, or there must be maintained the better rules and regulations. Employees or managers or clients and service providers, that must be maintained on the basis of the rules and regulation, and there is no any personal relationship at all. And that the informal interpersonal relation. It means what? The personal relation is not taken into account while we are providing the service. होइन सर्भिस प्रोभाइड गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हामी के गर्दैनौँ त पर्सनल रिलेसनलाई वास्ता गर्दैनौँ त्यसैले गर्दाखेरि यो चाहिँ इन्फर्मल इन्टरपर्सनल रिलेसन अथवा इम्पर्सनल इन्टरपर्सनल रिलेसन भन्छ यसलाई होइन हाम्रो चाहिँ व्यक्तिगत रूपमा हामी व्यक्तिको सम्बन्ध हुँदैन ब्युरोक्रेटिक मोडलमा पोजिसनको सम्बन्ध हुन्छ रुल रेगुलेसनको सम्बन्ध हुन्छ जोसुकै होस् होइन चाहे तिम्रो आफ्नै बुबा अथोरिटीमा किन नहुनुहोस् होइन अथवा चाहे तिम्रो आफ्नै दाइ अथोरिटीमा किन नहोस् हामीले कुनै पनि काम गर्दाखेरि एक्जिस्टिङ रुल रेगुलेसन फलो गर्नुपर्छ त्यसलाई कसैले पनि ब्रिच गर्न पाउँदैन मिच्न पाउँदैन होइन त्यो खालको सम्बन्ध चाहिँ के हो त इन्टरपर्सनल इन्फर्मल इन्टरपर्सनल रिलेसन भन्छ है ओके द्याट there is no any informal interpersonal relation भन्छ है त ओके what are the contributions of the bureaucratic theory अब bureaucratic theory ले के कुरालाई फोकस गर्यो भने it has brought great support for administering the big organizations like government organization हैन सरकारी अर्गनाइजेसन नेपालकै कन्टेक्स्ट हेर्ने हो भने तिम्रो चाहिँ अब नेपाल आर्मी नेपाल पुलिस हैन अथवा आर्म्ड पुलिस फोर्स अथवा नेपाल गभर्नमेन्ट त्यहाँ चाहिँ के छ लाखौं मान्छेहरू चाहिँ काम गर्छन् र तिनीहरूलाई चाहिँ व्यवस्थापन गर्ने तिनीहरूलाई रुल गर्ने तिनीहरूलाई एडमिनिस्टर गर्ने काम चाहिँ यही ब्युरोक्रेटिक मोडलको आधारमा भएको हो हैन त्यसैले गर्दाखेरि इट हेज ब्रट ग्रेट एडभान्टेज फर प्रोभाइडिङ द सर्भिसेस टु इट्स क्लाइन्ट्स इन द लार्ज नम्बर विथ द लार्ज नम्बर अफ इम्प्लोइ इजिली एन्ड इफिसियन्टली हैन अनि त्यो मात्र होइन सुपरभिजन प्रोपर डिभिजन अफ वर्क भन्छ अब यसमा के गर्यो भन्दा कामलाई चाहिँ डिभिजन गर्ने सिस्टम बसाइयो जसले गर्दाखेरि टेक्निकल कम्पिटेन्स भएको इम्प्लोइले मात्रै काम गर्ने हुनाले देयर विल बी हायर इफिसियन्सी हैन अनि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि डिभिजन अफ वर्क हुँदाखेरि के हो त कम्पिटेन्सी अनि फङ्सनल स्पेसलाइजेसन हुन्छ त्यसले गर्दा प्रोडक्टिभिटी इन्क्रिज गर्नलाई सजिलो हुने हो त्यो बाहेक स्पेसिफिक प्रोसिड्युरहरू हुन्छ कुनै काम गर्नलाई के प्रोसिड्युर फलो गर्ने भन्ने कुरा अलरेडी इस्टाब्लिस्ड त्यसले गर्दाखेरि के हुनुभयो अब अर्गनाइजेसनल एक्टिभिटीहरू कन्फ्युज हुने के यो काम कसरी गर्ने होला हैन फ्लो चाहिँ कामको फ्लो कसरी गर्ने होला भन्ने कुराको बारेमा कुनै पनि समस्या हुँदैन स्पेसिफिक procedures are already established and each and every one must follow the specific procedures for the completion of the work and there is no any complaint regarding that and there won't be any confusion how to proceed the work and relationship based on position अब यहाँ चाहिँ के हो रुल अफ ल को आधारमा कुन व्यक्ति कुन पोजिसनमा छ त्यसको आधारमा मात्रै रिलेसनशिप इस्टाब्लिस हुने भयो टप लेभल म्यानेजमेन्टले अर्डर दिने तल्लो लेभलले मान्ने हैन तलकोले रिपोर्ट दिने माथिकोले चाहिँ के रे गाइड गर्ने जस्ता पोजिसन रिलेटेड ब्युरोक्रेटिक मोडल्स चाहिँ डेभलप भएको हुनाले अब यसमा के भयो भन्दा पोजिसनको आधारमा मात्रै रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी र अथोरिटी फिक्स हुने भयो हैन त्यसले गर्दाखेरि अब कस्तो पर्सनालिटी कस्तो पोजिसन पोजिसनको आधारमा व्यक्तिले व्यवहार गर्ने पर्सनालिटी कस्तो भन्ने कुराको मतलब भएन हैन अनि फोकस अन द टेक्निकल कम्पिटेन्सी अब यसमा पनि वर्करहरुमा चाहिँ टेक्निकल कम्पिटेन्सी एडप्ट गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने कुरा भयो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि अब वर्करहरु जो पाए त्यही नहुने भए हैन इन्सेन्टिभ र प्रमोसन के को आधारमा हुने भन्दा फंक्सनल कम्पिटेन्सी अथवा टेक्निकल कम्पिटेन्सीको आधारमा हुने भयो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि राम्रो काम गर्नेले उसको प्रमोसन पनि हुने भयो उसलाई राम्रो पनि हुने भयो अनि जब सेक्युरिटीको कुरा आयो अब तिम्रो चाहिँ ब्युरोक्रेटिक मोडलले नै के गर्छ भन्दा इम्प्लोइहरुलाई चाहिँ जब सेक्युरिटी दिनुपर्छ उनीहरुलाई स्थायी गर्ने उनीहरुलाई प्रोभिडेन्ट फन्ड अरु डिफरेन्ट अलाउन्सेसहरु डिफरेन्ट टाइपका बेनिफिटहरु दिनुपर्छ ताकि उनीहरुले के गर्छन् त लामो समयसम्म अर्गनाइजेसनमा रहेर अर्गनाइजेसनको बेनिफिटको लागि काम गर्छन् डेडिकेट हुन्छन् हैन अनि एनी टाइम टर्मिनेसन अथवा आर्बिट्रेरी डिसमिसल जस्ता चाहिँ अनरियलिस्टिक अन ब्याड तिम्रो एचआर प्र्याक्टिसेसहरु अर्गनाइजेसनमा हुँदैन जसले गर्दाखेरि अर्गनाइजेसनको परफर्मेन्स पनि हाई हुन्छ भन्ने चाहिँ बेसिक एडभान्टेज एन्ड कन्ट्रिब्युसन मेड बाइ द ब्युरोक्रेटिक थ्योरी अब ब्युरोक्रेटिक थ्योरीको चाहिँ नेगेटिभ एस्पेक्ट के हो भन्दाखेरि रिजिड रुल एन्ड रेगुलेसन भन्छ हैन अब यसले चाहिँ के गर्छ त एक्जिस्टिङ रुल रेगुलेसन प्रोसिड्युरहरुलाई कम्प्लिटली फलो गर्नुपर्छ त्यो अवस्थामा चाहिँ अब यो चाहिँ के हो त भन्दा इमर्जेन्सी टाइममा यस्तो गर्न सकिदैन त्यसले गर्दाखेरि इमर्जेन्सी टाइममा चाहिँ यो तिम्रो ब्युरोक्रेटिक थ्योरी काम लाग्दैन हैन बिजनेस फेलियर अब इमिडिएट डिसिजन गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ तर त्यहाँ मिटिङ गर्नुपर्यो कोरम पुग्नु पर्यो दुनिया चाहिँ उहरू गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ प्रोसिड्युरहरु फलो गर्नुपर्छ त्यसले गर्दाखेरि रिजिड रुल रेगुलेसनहरुबाट चाहिँ हरूले गर्दाखेरि अर्गनाइजेसनल एक्टिभिटीहरुमा चाहिँ प्रभाव पर्छ यो चाहिँ नेगेटिभ एस्पेक्ट हो अनि अर्को चाहिँ इग्नोर्स इनोभेसन भन्छ अब अर्गनाइजेसनल इम्प्लोइ दे क्यानट युज देयर ओन क्रिएटिभिटी they cannot use their own innovative ideas to solve the problem of the organization They have to practice what is practicing from the past and which are assigned, which are clearly defined by the existing laws, rules, and regulation. So that business environment is changing day by day, and it is not being addressed by the may not be addressed by the existing laws, rules, and regulation. Such type of problem may be faced by the organization. In such a situation, formulation and implementation of rules, regulation, which may be based on the existing environmental changes, but which is not possible due to the bureaucratic theory. And there is no effective communication in the bureaucratic model, where there is the channel of communication from the top to bottom. Top level management gives the instruction to the lower level, middle level, then lower level. Like the same, all these activities to be carried out by the organization, so as it is not efficient for the efficient communication in the organization. Like the same problem of the role conflict. It means what sometimes role conflict may arise among the employees due to outward or unclear rules and regulation. If the existing rules and regulation are not clear, and whose responsibilities are what not clearly defined, then in such a situation there will be problem of the role conflict. And ignores informal relationship. It ignores the bureaucratic theory ignores the informal relationship. What does it mean? That it should not take into account the informal relationship between the individuals working in the organization, which again neglects the human aspect in the organization. So as there will be difficult to maintain the complicated relationship problem in the organization among the workers and the manager, or the employees and client. In such a situation, such type of bad aspects are there, even though there are several positive and negative aspects of the bureaucratic theory, but it has become great, and it has brought revolution in the management of the big organizations like police, army, or government organizations among the world. And you know that United Nations organization, it has been working in the more than 200 countries in the world, and it has been providing services and administering the maintaining peace in the world. And people working in the organization, in the United Nations organization, they follow the UN Charter. They follow the existing laws, rules, and regulation according to the UN decided by its General Assembly. Like the same, different countries are running their administration. Big organizations are running their administrative functions and businesses on the basis of this model. It has made a better facilitation to the organization, so that even though it has positive and negative aspects, but the bureaucratic theory have brought um, revolution in the management of big organization. Okay, these are the aspects what we are discussing. Okay, and this much for today. Now have a good day, and you go on for um, chapter. And tomorrow human relation approach, you can see there. Okay, human relation approach. Hello. Yes, human relation approach. Ajur. Hello. Yes.
सर तपाईँको साउन्ड इको भइरहेछ
मेरो के भइरहेछ? ए
अब भयो भयो अहिले भयो
ओके, भोलि चाहिँ आर्यन बुढाथोकी क्या?
सो फेरि त्यस्तै इको भइरहेछ
Okay. Okay, Mr. Budathoki, tomorrow you will bring your presentation and you will take few minutes to discuss about the human relation approach. Okay?
सर को प्रेजेन्टेसन ल्याउने सर
हजुर,
के को ल्याउने भन्नुभयो क्या?
ह्युमन रिलेसन एप्रोच भन्छ हैन? यसमा चाहिँ अब तिम्रो ह्युमन रिलेसन एन्ड बिहेभियरल साइन्स थ्योरीले चाहिँ के कुरालाई उ गर्यो, यसमा 4 वटा हथरोन एक्सपेरिमेन्ट भन्छ हैन? यो 4 वटा एक्सपेरिमेन्टको चाहिँ जिस्ट बनाएर लिएर आउनु है। ओके? यस?
ओके सर, गर्ने पर्यो
है। आर्यन फर टुमोरो योर टर्न है त?
ओके सर,
Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Bye to everyone.
थ्यांक यू सर
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bye bye.